Cornstalk Theater is taking on the classic Orson Welles radio play War of the Worlds to celebrate Halloween weekend. Joining us are two of the cast members. We have PETERLIN and ZACHARY Robertson. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I just want you all to tell us, what are you all doing this Halloween weekend? Why should people get excited to be online?
Well, I mean, it's the 82nd anniversary of the Panic broadcast. This is, for those who don't know the history, a War of the Worlds, as done by Orson Welles in 1938, scared the nation to the point where even there's a small intermission. Most of the people weren't listening after the intermission to realize it's a radio play.
Exactly.
They believed Martians were invading.
Yeah.
How crazy is that? I don't, honestly, if I was there during that time, I don't know if I would have just hit a quick left and made my way out of the country somewhere. I don't know.
A lot of people hit the roads and started, the roads were jammed.
Yeah. There are a lot of stories about people packing up the car and getting their families out. And you know, it's in the era where radio was the form of entertainment. So when these newscasts about Martians came on,
that was their real-time communication, not like we have now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how are you all kind of bringing this to life now and in a different way this year?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. We have a task force that was put together to look at the best possible way to be able to bring some entertainment to people, but do it within the CDC guidelines for COVID, social distancing, masks, temperature taking. It's been very hard. We have to keep small casts, and then you know how Cornstalk sometimes has very large casts, but we've had to keep everybody pretty small. But it's allowed us to continue to bring some type of entertainment, and everything's being done digitally.
And we were talking a little bit, and I know at least you said that you hadn't done a performance in front of an audience since...
It's been about a year since I've been in front of an audience. And, well, I guess continuing, because there was no audience in the theater when we filmed this to broadcast it tonight.
Yeah.
So it's been a while since, but it's nice to be on stage. It's nice to flex those creative muscles again.
But how does it feel to not have that audience? What do you all do to hype yourselves up? Like nobody's here to
Such a hard question. We use each other to hype each other up before we start, but there is nothing like having you know, the Cornstalk people come out and watch our shows, because normally in the facility that we were in, they're just right here, and you start acting and you turn and the face is just right there, so it's very energizing to be in front of that close with people.
It's nice that we're friendly and we're friends and we can hype each other up, but there's nothing like an audience.
Nothing.
Nothing like it.
We miss it.
But audience or not, do you all think that this is going to be great, something that people will enjoy watching online?
Definitely. Like you said, this is the 82nd anniversary, and we both find it kind of ironic. You want to tell them why?
Well, we find it ironic because Orson Welles broadcast on CBS, and they say we've annihilated the
CBS before your very ears.
I find it ironic. Here we are.
Here we are.
Doing media, and yeah, I think it'll be very interesting. One of the very cool things about this particular show is that we did the sound effects for the show practically. They're things that are built on the stage with us.
Yeah.
And my wife actually ran the sound effects. She's back there like a whirling dervish, trying to do 3 different sound effects at the same time, and she did an amazing job in her first time ever on a stage.
Yes.
Awesome.
So that's one of the very unique aspects of it.
Well, thank you so much, you all, for telling us about that. Now we got to tell the people how they can see the stream. You can see right here on your screen. Register at BroadwayOnDemand.com and search Cornstalk. You can purchase the ticket and stream it live for 24 hours. Thank you all so much. I'm sure that this is going to be exciting for not only you all to watch at home, but also for all the people who wish they could be there, but they can't. So.